My name is Karen Cordova, and I teach oceanography and physical science both to regular ed and to special ed. The reason why I liked the Ving approach is because it brought all of those components together into one place where it was cohesive and the kids could see everything together, and I was able to present it in a nice logical fashion for them to come up with the conclusions or with the concepts at the end.
What's a day using Ving look like for you?
Okay, well, first of all, the particular assignment that I used had a lot of different components to it. There were several websites that I wanted the kids to check out, and there were several questions and things that I wanted them to grasp from each one of those websites. And then there were also maps that I wanted to incorporate, videos that I wanted them to see, and what Ving allowed me to do is put those things in a logical order, and then after they looked at a particular website, I had side by side on the Ving then a set of questions that went right along with that. And then likewise, then once we've got that basic concept, then I was able to move on to the next video or to the next website. There were some questions that went along with that, and it just made a really nice progression all in one place.
That's awesome. When your students first experienced this Ving, this assignment, what was their reaction?
You know, I think they really liked it because you know, kids these days are so technologically savvy and so good with their smartphones, you know, that they were like, oh, this is great. I can access my homework and access my assignment from my phone. We have Chromebooks in our classroom, but there were a couple of kids who said, you know, I'd rather just, you know, do this on my phone. I'm like, sure, that works. You know, and it was just so much easier for them because that's what they're used to, rather than handing them what the traditional way to do it would have been. You would have gotten this packet of information, and you would have had, you know, okay, here's copies of an article to read, and, you know, here's questions are on, you know, page 10 of your packet. You know, it was just, it broke it down easier, and it just made it in a format that they're used to seeing anyway. But then the nice thing, though, too, is that if there's part of that assignment that I want to assign for homework, there's no excuse for them not getting it done or saying, oh, I lost the paper, or I forgot that in my locker. Well, you can access it from your phone anytime. You can do it at 3 o'clock in the morning if it so suits you. You know, it's just very, very convenient. It was really, really nice to say, okay, this whole assignment is due on Friday. If I had assigned it on a Monday, well, Wednesday I could go on Ving and look and see how many kids had completed it. Or in one class, it was like, okay, guys, you're only showing me that this is 25% done. Remember, this is due on Friday. You might want to, you know, get on it. Did you guys forget that this was due on Friday? You know, that kind of thing. So that was really nice. And then, of course, you know, when they're done, they want to know, did mine show up as 100% completed? I'm like, yeah, see, it's right here. I know you're good. You know, you're good to go. Ving is compatible with Google Classroom, which many, many teachers are using Google Classroom. So you don't have to, you know, if you're sold on Google Classroom and you're loving that, you can definitely use Ving along with the Google Classroom.
What advice would you give other teachers looking to get started with Ving?
Just jump in and try it. It's very, very user-friendly. You know, I think I had mentioned before that I started using it over the summer, and I just sat down one afternoon with, you know, with my computer, with the Ving, and I just, you know, I didn't have any instructions. I just said, okay, I can figure this out. And it was very user-friendly. I was able to figure out how to attach a link, how to put in a video, how to make a question set. And I had, you know, of course I had my basic materials that I wanted to incorporate in it already set up, but just organizing it into an actual Ving took me about the first time, about an hour and a half.
That's awesome.
Which is very reasonable.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you've got a topic that is that is multifaceted, that has all the different components of many resources that you want to incorporate into one lesson, that Ving is the tool to do specifically that. You know, to pull in, again, the video, the website link, the map, the question set, the image, the whatever it is that you want to do, to pull all those things together and organize it in one place for the kids to see. Ving is the tool to use. That's what you're going to use for that particular lesson. The key in education is to find, is not just to create this awesome lesson, but to figure out how to deliver it the best. And when you have that multifaceted lesson, Ving is a great way for that delivery to happen.